Welcome back to the channel, Dreamers and Adventurers. Welcome back to the Rule of Cool. We are back off of our vacations and trying to get back into it and have fun and good times. Hopefully next week we will be going live as well, but I will be at Tony's place. Or I should say Tony's place.
I believe that's what you said.
I was pointing in directions. Anyway. But yeah, hopefully I'll be at Tony's place and we'll be doing it live from Michigan.
On OnlyFans. I mean, what?
Hey, if it works.
Lonely fans.
But anyway, we're going to get back into it. The last we left our... Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to introduce everybody, didn't I? Yeah. It's been too long. It's been like 2-3 weeks. Anyway, my name is Baron Von Kuhn. I'm the DM of The Rule Cool. Being joined by my normal players. We got Dave playing Blink Happy Homes. We have Tony playing Tickle Their Fancy Tenarius. Or Tanis. Think about it. Think about it, Dave. Think about it.
Tickling your Tenarius.
We have Heather playing... Yeah. We have Heather playing Knock Their Block Off Red.
Which way to the beautiful ladies?
And we got Guy playing so much more liquored up Lenoris.
Yeah, and who are you calling normal?
No one here. Actually, technically, we are normal, all 5 of us, because we're just about the same amount of weird.
Good point.
Challenge accepted.
So,
challenge accepted.
All right, game on.
Yeah. Anyway, the last we left our players.
I said no mushrooms.
Mm-hmm. And this is where everything goes off the rails. The last time we left our players, they had gone to... Okay, that's nice. They had gone to Holmes's home to basically try to just figure out what Holmes is all about, trying to get him to get back and whatnot, to stop blinking out of existence, and all that fun stuff. Last week, they finished up their individual fights to make sure to basically have a exchange of fists between different realms.
The fisticuffs.
And after that was over, they were taken to their rooms, and a servant of Holmes's mother. Let me see if I can find him. Tyron came over to get you all for dinner. And
yes, carry on. Yeah, he was. Yeah, we're on our way to the dinner.
Yeah, and he basically came and got you all, and you were headed off to Holmes's mother's place. So that's where we'll start off. And for convenience, we will say that Angel did not get on the boat with you. He's just going to be like, I want to take a nap.
Cat nap.
A cat nap. So you guys fly off with him sleeping in one of the windows.
You get all tired out because Lenoris had the freaking laser pointer, just like
we're so mean to Baskies. Anyway,
yeah.
I mean, things happen. It's okay.
Yeah, things happen. There was a ball of yarn involved.
Yes.
Anyway, you guys are headed with this wood elf. And as I remember, he is dressed very nicely, but not showy. And he is older. If you put him in human years, he'd be about 55 to 60.
Okay.
And he's just starting to fly off with all of you involved. Is there anything you all want to say or talk about?
I say to Tanis in Thieves Camp, a reminder, Tanis, to ensure that you stay observant tonight. and watch people's gestures and body language.
I nod.
Yep.
So what kind of food and booze do you think they're going to have there?
Bard doing Bard things.
I'm sure we'll have a nice spread of something that you would like. I'm not sure Ren and Tanis will care too much for it, but the wine is delightful.
Are they going to have cucumbers?
You'll hear
Cukey sandwiches.
Tyron be like, what are cucumbers?
They're like pickles, only when you unbrine them.
Why would anybody do that?
Because they're delicious.
Sounds disgusting to me.
So no cukey sandwiches. Dang it.
I looked to see if I can read Tyrion, see if he's smiling, or to see if he's like saying it jokingly.
What are you talking about? There are no. I already told you guys when we started this 2 years ago. There's no cucumbers in this world.
What if I cast greater? What if I cast greater restoration on a pickle? Would that make it?
They don't have pickle plant. They don't have cucumber plants here. They have pickle plants. They come pre-brined.
Oh boy.
You're weird. Anyway.
There's the first one.
That's number 3 technically.
Oh, yeah, probably.
I'm still here, guys.
Oh, I was
good.
wondering. You were in the dark. I was scared.
I figured you were moving.
Ren, scared? Scared?
I'm not. No, not Ren. Heather.
Ren getting scared?
Ren don't.
Heather
get
scared? Heather doesn't
Yeah.
get scared.
Ren,
Anyway.
smash the dark.
Smash the darkness.
He just starts moving you guys, like unless you guys have anything interesting to say. Okay,
Probably
good. We
not.
don't.
Finger foods.
We continue to talk about reverse brining pickles.
Yeah. Excuse me.
You're breaking Brian, dude.
I know, I love it.
No. Wrong tube.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You have to do something dumber than that. Anyway, which they have.
Challenge accepted.
Anyway, he starts moving through for everybody's memory, since it has been a few weeks. This plane basically feels like it's above the clouds. And you can see clouds down there, but mostly it's just blue sky. There are dots of from small to large islands just floating into the sky. There are homes on most of them that are decent size.
Mm-hmm.
And come on, Don. Give me a kissy. Okay, love you. See you later. And generally, most of the islands only have one at max for like what would look like to be homes. Most of the people that are, what's that?
No,
What's that,
go
Dan?
ahead. I'm sorry. You continue. You good?
You will notice, again, it is starting to get later in the evening, so you'll notice that some people are blinking like Holmes did from one island to another, like what looks like to be going home. The place
So-
where,
Oh, but
yeah, Holmes.
no, it's okay. Continue on. I thought you were finished. I was gonna talk with Tyrion.
Yeah, okay, I'm almost finished.
Yep.
Where he's taking you guys, the main city, where there's like basically the biggest island, the place that he's taking to is not overly large, but a fairly decently sized, not too far from the main island.
Okay.
And you wanted to say something, Holmes?
Yeah. And I say it very plainly to him. How does Augustine want to be referred to as by me and the party?
Well, you do know your stepfather well. He still has a stick up of his ass.
I actually laugh in game.
So
We're far enough from him. I'm sure he didn't hear that.
So he would most likely prefer to be called Councilman Dayton, like normal. Unless you really want to get underneath his skin.
The reason why I'm asking, no, I don't want to get under his skin. The reason why I'm asking is sometimes he prefers Nobleborn, but sometimes he prefers Councilman Dayton. So I just want to know what to expect tonight. So I'm not trying to ruffle his feathers.
Well, I believe that we would have to wait for him to get home to figure that out.
Oh, he's out and about?
Apparently the council is running a bit late. A lot of things to discuss.
What are your ears telling you? Is it because me and my party are here, or?
Oh no, it's 100% you and your party.
But there's going to be wine, right?
Of course, we have a wonderful selection.
Yep. Awesome.
It is better than any jelly wine you could find.
I'll be the judge of that.
Okay.
I'll take some pink Moscato.
Ooh, yes, some
So,
pink Moscato.
and just a reminder, everybody, Sandra is with us as well. So.
Yeah. We keep forgetting about her.
Oh yeah.
We keep forgetting her.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be watching it.
Mrs. Nibblesworth, I think, is still with us too. So
Just smash me some grapes and
add
college
that.
wine. I will watch the child.
I gotta add that to my notes. Mrs. Nibblesworth.
Well, I'm sure Max will be very fond of Sandra and Mrs. Nibblesworth. If he ever shows.
He has been getting excited over the last few hours. I believe he knows that you are here.
Yeah, I gotta be careful. He's gonna jump on me. I'm not gonna know. He does that.
Yes, he does seem to not want to be trained.
well, he'll be perfect with this party.
What are you trying to say? We can't be trained?
I don't want you to be trained, Lenoris. I want you to do.
Does this mean I have to get out some newspaper for them and put it in the corner?
Too late. I already shit my pants.
Who shit my pants?
Yeah, which one of you shit my pants?
That's all on you, you dopey master.
I'm gonna use prestidigitation to clean my pants.
And Holmes, you do see him chuckle on that one.
I do look at Lenoris and I do say, hey, Lenoris, remember, best behavior.
I'm always on my best behavior. It's the only behavior I know how to have.
Right.
I call bullshit. But whatever. I'm too tired to care.
Look,
I'm gonna
gonna be me. It's the only person I know how to be. If you can't accept that, then pass me over the wine.
Here you go.
Starts
So
drinking.
just a reminder to you all. A lot of these folks do not care for outside.
Oh, they're gonna love me.
So having said that, just be yourselves.
Dennis is going to raise one finger. Perhaps little breakfast sausages is not something you have with wine here?
It is dinner time, and I don't know if my family rolls with breakfast sausage, unfortunately. The food is different, but just remember, customs differ, but still, you can have as much as you want.
You don't know if your family has breakfast sausages for dinner? How close are you to your family?
You don't have waffle dinners?
Yeah. Breakfast for dinner, my man.
Well, I really
You're
don't
fancy.
like
A little cannon materializes in Lenore's hand.
Save that for later, Lenoris.
Fine enough.
Perhaps we can use it as a party trick.
They're gonna love it.
I do ask one thing. One thing only. Please, no food fights. And I actually mean it. Like this, I'm not lying when I say that.
Yeah, is it because the food is so fancy and probably expensive?
How do I position this properly? Tyrion, help me out with this.
The family has a very high standing and prefers that everything goes very much according to plan.
Oh, they don't have fun.
Chaos is at the very low point of our days.
Can I go lay down? I don't care about dinner.
Well, Ren, there is something. Ren, there's going to be a lot of eyes on you.
I just won.
Well,
that's right.
like I said, you actually will probably see more things without speaking. Exception Lenoris. So it's the best way I can describe it. So, but by doing so, you'll actually somewhat prim and proper. I'm not asking you all to be prim and proper. I want you to be yourselves. However, please no crazy food fights. And if there's any bad talk about me, let it go.
I can't crush their skull in?
You already did. You already proved that you could.
So Lenoris is gonna look at Sherlock or Sherlock to Holmes, and he's gonna go basically to like parade rest with his hands behind his back and be like, all right, fine, no food fights, but I get to be myself.
Yeah.
Is that a deal?
It's 100% a deal. There's a reason why I actually want you to be yourself.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
Is there somewhere I could go freshen up after that fight that I had?
There'll be a shower facility, and you have your series of dresses on you. But I am actually sure that you will absolutely love my half sister Felicity. I'm sure she would love to play dress up with you.
Oh man, why do I have to be Hulk Barbie?
Yeah, you gotta kind of like her.
Oh, Tinker Hulk.
The butler, he'll be like, it would not be a bad idea for some of you to freshen up before dinner. I'm sure
that's smelly.
Either myself or Rena can have that ready for you.
Sounds fantastic. Thank you.
You're gonna love Ren. You're gonna love Ren. You're gonna love Renna.
Oh, well, yeah. Her name's almost Ren.
It's almost Ren. She puts the in Ren.
Who puts okay,
No,
I think
she is you two are two peas in a pod for sure.
no.
I've
I'd never known a place that there was more than enough room for two peas. All right.
I've always wanted to try a suit.
A suit?
Really?
Well, come with me, my friend, and I'm gonna bring him down. I'm gonna bring him down into like one of the like one of the lower areas, and I got my disguise kit, and we're gonna make a fashionable suit for this man.
We're still at skiff level here.
Oh, skiff level? Well, then we're just doing it right there in the open. I'm just tailor making
holding my arms out.
You know what? For my own humor, go ahead, roll sleight of hand.
I'm not even trying to sleight of hand this.
Hey, now you can pull up that other picture and throw it in there, Brian.
Wait a minute, you already wear a suit.
Yeah, but it's more of like a...
Yeah, but this is going to be a fancier suit, and I'm not trying to hide anything because in 11, I don't think hides anything.
With a monocle.
Yes, fancy
monocle,
fancy mob suit with a monocle.
He's going to have a bow tie. It's not a tie, it's a bow tie.
That's right.
He's a fancy gentleman, and he shall accept it.
So Lenoris, you step back, you do all this trying to get rid of the pinstripes, the gangster look, and make it all prim and proper. You're like, yeah, I did pretty good. Everybody else just looks at Tanis and just basically you just like took like marker and went over it, but not very well. He went pretty quick, but it could actually fool some people.
Exceptional job, Lenoris. And then I whisper to Tyrion, "Hey Tyrion, fix up Tanis, please." When we get to the palace,
I believe getting him a suit of his size would be very hard, but we'll see what we can do.
What, you guys don't like his suit?
Oh, I have a quick fix to that, Tyrion. Just go into my half brother's wardrobe. I'm sure something in there will fit him.
He does have quite the apish figure, does he not?
So would I roll insight to see what I thought of it?
Well, let's see. What's your passive perception? No, you know it's not good.
All right. I'm gonna be like, I was thinking something a little different, Lenoris, but thanks for the effort.
Oh, well, if you don't like it, I also have costume clothes.
Really?
Let's try these on.
Let's try these on.
Why does he look like a sheep?
What do you pull out? What type of costume do you pull out? Because right now you're trying to put a monkey inside of something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why does he look like a banana?
I'm still breaking out a nice suit.
Why is he dressed up like a banana?
At least I'm hoping it's a nice suit.
I mean, either way, I'm sure with my size, as I try to get into it, I'm going to be shredding it.
Wait a minute.
If you don't like it with the bow tie, I got it with the regular tie and ruffles.
So I want somebody to roll a D100.
I got it.
I got it, bud.
Whoever first.
That was me first.
Because I am about 95% sure that you guys have fine clothes in your
party sheet.
In your party sheet.
I have fine clothes.
I thought we did too.
Clothes?
I'm not seeing it. Maybe I accidentally sold it.
Well, no, didn't we?
Have no.
Lenoris has fine clothes.
I have fine clothes.
Yeah,
gotcha.
In between, costume kit, a disguise kit, other clothes.
Well, like you could give him clothes as a costume.
There's a fine glove.
But I also have, I have costume clothes. I have clothes fine. Yep. Fine. But how did the costume clothes work out?
Well, it's a costume. So, we'll say that you made him look like Shakespeare.
I was just gonna say
Powder him up.
William McShane.
Yeah, does he like it?
I don't know. Does Tannis like Shakespearean clothes?
Powdered face, a nice powdered wig.
What do I got to roll for that?
That's your own personal thing. Do you like, because you got that collar thing going on?
Yep, definitely have that collar
all
thing
around.
You have a little fake mole.
And the arms kind of poof out really, really big, which kind of works with your demeanor, like with your size. Your muscles actually kind of fill that out because it probably feels a little comfortable. And but the shorts only like go down halfway through your thigh, and they're nice, big, and poofy. And you're basically still like you don't have shoes on because the shoes don't fit you.
Right.
Those are the giant socks.
I asked Tyrion.
Actually, it's not even socks, the hosiery.
Tyrion, what do you think? Be honest.
I believe that we're here. He just looks at you. Looks at that.
Well, that's what we're voting.
And is like, nope. Just turns back.
I'm gonna fashion him a like really, really fancy hat before we leave.
Yeah, like that poofy with the one
napkin.
feather on the top.
Yeah, absolutely.
Feather coming out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You
Red and white
stripes.
stripes with an eagle feather, just a black eagle feather coming out of it.
Shakespeare Snoop Dogg got a kid.
Right.
Anyway, he at about this time, you see that he's come to a one of the larger medium islands.
Okay.
It is probably about 10 acres in size. There are, you see that it has in one section, there is a hedge maze. That would be over to the right of the house. It does have a backyard where you see that there's this beautiful garden. He is aiming you towards the front of the house that has this extremely long, an extremely long, basically driveway for you guys to walk up. For some reason, there's a wall and a gate. Even though anybody who could get here could just fly.
Let's keep the riffraff out.
Yeah. But you can just see that it's very, very, in a word, posh.
Nice.
Everything looks like that they use the most expensive materials.
Wait, are we the riffraff?
Do you say that out loud?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Lenoris, yeah.
Yeah.
No. This kind of works. Do you have pants to go with this?
Lenoris doesn't have an inner monologue.
No.
Tyrion would be like, do not worry. They try to make everybody feel like they're the riffraff. It's part of their... And he'll literally do the quotes thing. Charm.
I don't want to sit with the mean girls.
Oh, so we are the riffraff. Okay.
So he does take you guys to the front gate and directs you all to get off.
I mean, you want to rephrase that? Because Lenoris is definitely going to get off.
We've already broken that mold. Let's just be honest.
All right.
Yeah, that's a thing.
I just look at Tyrion and I go, yeah.
Please disembark, is what he would say. I did not ask you to pleasure yourself.
That's not what you said the first time, but
or
fine.
myself, or each other.
You're gonna have so many blue balls.
He's like, no, really, look at all my blue balls.
You see that you see that like he
I got a
makes
collection
a
of them.
very audible sigh.
That's usual. Sounds just like at home.
As he goes up to the gate, it does open up automatically for you all. How are you guys walking in? Like, who's up front? Who's in the back?
I'll be up front.
I'll be in the middle.
I'll be in the back because I'm the tallest.
I'm
Like,
the
picture me.
tallest.
Wait, you're
Ren and I
tall?
will walk side by side.
Okay.
So Dave, me, and then those two in the back. So like an arrowhead.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's basically your guys' size.
Yeah, I think I'm the other than Kaboom. I think I am the shortest. I think I'm like 5'3".
Yeah.
I'm teeny.
I'm 5'10", and then they're huge. Yeah, no, that works out. We walk in by size.
Yeah. As you guys are walking up, you will see a blood elf that is standing at the front door. She has very beautiful dark red hair, but she is a little bit older, and she has streaks of gray going through it. Her hair has been done up into a bun. And she's like, as you all come up, she'll be like, Master Noel, thank you for coming here this evening. Your mother looks forward to having dinner with you and your friends. Is there anything I can do to help the rest of you?
Yes, I give her a hug and I say, you don't have to be formal with me out here.
The rest, she will like, excuse me. She will come up. She'll just come up to you and be like, and just be like, you continue to be a little stinker, don't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So I introduce her to the group. Everybody, this is Rena, and I point everybody out by name and give them their names. She is to a lesser degree raised me, but more so my half brother and sister, Felicity and Fade.
Yes, unfortunately, we did not get enough time with Noel. Or no.
What are you talking about? You did great. I mean, look at the way I turned out. Look at the people I hang out with.
Hi.
I have yet to meet them, but I'm sure that they are unique characters.
But you're meeting us now.
I'm going to wave and go, perhaps you have another set of pants for me.
She will look back, be like, no, I believe that will make quite a fine statement.
Rena knows best. And she can't argue with Rena. I'm just saying.
You have done a fine job with Mr. DeHolmes over here. He has popped into existence many a times to save our lives, and then popped out of our existence many a times to almost kill us. You have done a fine job with him. It is a great balance that you have there.
Yes, that. She just looks at you, Lenore, and says, "That's nice." Anyway, she will then go up to. She will then go up to Sandra and be like, "And how are you doing today?" And she will actually kneel down to go face to face to her.
I whisper in Ren's ear and I go, she taught me how to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She sucks. I'm just kidding.
I was not blessed with your size and strength and physical agility, but I got to other places.
Relax. I'm kidding. You're a great fighter.
I try to push
my teacher sucks.
I push Ren and I fall backwards when I push her.
Yeah, you go backwards.
Don't worry, Lenoris catches you. Well, hello.
But as you guys are doing that,
arms.
she's giving pleasantries to Sandra and be like, she will then stand back up and say, Noelle, I'm assuming you have a plan with this little one.
What are you talking? Why do you think I always have a plan, Ren? I just gotta roll my eyes.
She's like, yes, you took nothing from your mother.
No, I can't disagree with that one. No, she she speaks Elven. I say in Elven to her that her parents were killed, and our party has assumed responsibility over her and want to give her a good upbringing. And I thought one of the safer places to bring her would be here with you and Tyrion and Felicity.
She will actually speak back to you because you also know this language and she doesn't think anybody else does. She will speak back to you in primordial. And she'll be like,
okay,
you do realize that your father wouldn't. We could possibly do this as kind of a playmate with your sister. But I do not see him going for this.
I answer back in primordial that my mother rules that roost.
Fair enough. We've been keeping your dog secret for years. I'm sure we could find a position that he wouldn't notice.
I give her the really look.
Oh please! Like that man notices anything.
Fair point. Fair point. Okay. No, she is I say this in common. She is a pleasure to be around, and will bring a lot of smiles to this place, along with smiles being brought to her own face by this place.
There, and she'll start going back into common. Very well. How about you introduce her to your sister and see if they can enjoy each other's company. Your sister is outside in the back.
I look at Lenoris. Easy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Fellow adventurers, let's adjourn to the back.
Actually, Lenoris is going to look back at him and in Elvish say, I don't know what you're talking about.
And I reply back in Elvish, well, that is pretty much the norm with you.
Also, again, he doesn't know what you're talking. Sorry, I can't hear you.
Yeah. She will be like, she'll come up to you, Lenoris, and just she'll just be like, she'll just be like, I know we're not going to have a problem. And again, this is going to be in Elvish. Because if you touch that girl, you won't have any hand nor arm to speak of.
Wait, which out of game? Which girl are we talking about?
My sister.
Oh, sister. Yeah, I was like, Sandra? What? No, I'm protecting Sandra. No.
No.
I was like,
when she made mention of your sister is out back, that's when I turned you and went,
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's and I do. Lenoris, can I talk to you? I pull Lenoris off away from everybody. I just want to talk to her.
We walk off to the side.
As you guys go off, like Sandra will go with you because you do that. And Reyna will look at the other two, be like, "So, would you like to freshen up before dinner?"
Yes.
Oh, yes, please. I smell like an armpit, and my butt is itchy.
Excellent. We do have the guest baths that I know that you'll very much enjoy.
Thank you.
Do you how warm do you like your water?
Not scalding, but not ice cold. In between is nice. Warm.
Okay, excellent.
But not like the time when Lenoris was in the water by me and said, "Do you feel warm?" Not like that.
There were bubbles.
For some reason, it sounded like
I feel like there's going to be blood spilled tonight.
It was weird. It was like carbonated.
Walks in.
She washed in carbonated water.
But we'll go with your guys' conversation as you guys are walking out back.
What do you want, Sherlock?
Holmes. No,
what do you want, Holmes?
And it's D. Sherlock. Jerk.
Yeah, whatever you want. What do you want?
You know I trust you implicitly, correct?
He's gonna look you in the eyes, very sincerely, like kind of confused, and be like, "Yeah."
Okay. You can roll perception or insight.
Nope, don't need to.
Okay.
I think I'm the one who's confused.
And I care for you very much, more than most of my family. My sister is very beautiful and very innocent, and I have no issues with you. And just treat her like you would. Just remember that she's my sister. That's all I ask.
I will treat her no differently than I would treat you.
Fair enough. I accept that. Wait, didn't you put a thumb up my ass one time?
That was one time.
Okay. I'm just asking.
And I was just making sure you were still alive.
Okay. No, that's right. Yeah, that's what it was. I was alive and I felt it. So barring that, sky's the limit.
Look, if she's dying, I get to shove a thumb up her ass.
No, she's not gonna.
To make sure she's still alive.
She does love humor.
Like thumbs up her ass?
No, it's not gonna do with thumbs up the ass. Stop it.
I'm just seeing where the boundary is.
That's fair.
No,
fair question.
You've already established your boundaries. You're fine. So that's it.
Just the tip.
All right. So what you're telling me is your sister is completely off bounds, unless she's dying and I can shove a thumb up her ass. But otherwise, she's off.
I pull him back. I go, I didn't say my sister's out of bounds. I didn't say that. I said just be respectful.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
I pull out the friggin' Elven lexicon. Respectful.
Oh, you think I can read?
Joke's on you.
Joke's on you. I can't read. Those kids would be so mad if they could read that sign.
Don't be an a-hole. You know what
I understand what you're saying.
Okay, very good. Very good. So, hello, Jennifer.
So are we walking up with his sister then?
I thought you two were going inside.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Brandon and I was
No,
walking
and those two are walking around
with
the
Sandy.
wall, like going around the building.
Yeah,
Yes.
you guys are going in with Sandy.
Yes.
No,
And
no, with Renan.
Ramad.
We got
Ramad.
Sandy's with us.
Yeah.
But when you guys are going into it, we're talking like this place has marble, or what looks like to be marble. It has that nice sheen to it. And it's kind of odd because you really haven't seen anything like this in this area. And Raina will be like, I will take you, miss, to the baths where you can undress. By then, we should have the water prepped for you. And my large friend over here, what would you require to be freshened up for tonight?
I need a suit that has pants that fit.
I will go ahead and contact some tailors. You can... what would you like to do in the meantime?
Just freshen up.
Okay, we do have
It keeps
male
blinking in and
baths
out.
as well.
That's normal.
Okay.
So she's going to lead you guys to basically what looks like hot springs.
Gotcha.
Like just kind of like that locker before you go into the pool or something like that.
Okay.
And she'll she'll have you guys drop you guys off there. Then she'll continue in. She'll be like, and she will, before she leaves you, Ren, she'll be like, do not worry. They are separate, so you should have plenty of privacy.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
And she'll bypass you guys for a little bit, and then come back out. And Tanis, she'll be like, we should have a tailor here for you shortly.
Thank you.
So do enjoy the water.
Okay. I'm not quite sure how, because would Tanis shower or splash water on himself, considering the fact that he's not really...
You, because you are biomechanical, yes, you have to shower.
All right,
unless you want to smell bad. It's just that you don't have an opinion of what smells good or bad. You don't care,
right? That's
or maybe
why I was
you do
asking.
care, but yeah, you can clean.
Okay, cool. Then that's what I'm going to do is clean up and be refreshed as my tailored suit is getting made.
Yeah. But yeah, Tanis, you go in there and you notice that this just looks like a large pool that's self-heated.
Nice.
Gives off a decent steam. Ren, once you go in, you're more of a cold weather creature. So it's a little bit warm, but not uncomfortable. And you would see that there is there's a small chair there with a note on it.
Oh, okay. Is there any chocolate?
There is not.
Little chocolate.
A little chocolate. I'm reading. I would like to look at the note.
The note says,
Go fuck yourself. I'm just kidding.
the deeper in the water, like the farther away from the entrance you get, the hotter it'll be.
Oh, I'm staying near the entrance then.
So basically, you can control how hot it is based off of the depth.
Okay.
Tennis, you don't get that type of things, but both of you would. Like there will be different types of soaps and creams and whatnot along the edge.
This place is fancy.
So I'm gonna smell the ones to see which ones I like.
Yeah.
And then just use the one for all of my
Yeah. So
all of my faculties.
You get more of the you find one that kind of like has like a mint smell to it at first.
Okay.
You get another one that kind of has more of a rustic smell.
Like a mountain man.
Mint, rustic, floral.
Yeah.
What do you choose?
And then another one has a little bit more of a pungent smell to it. Like it smells like it doesn't smell bad, but a little more on the flowery side.
Ugh, I chuck that one. Gross.
Ren's gonna pick mint.
There's one with like a nutty smell.
I take that one. I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
Smell my nuts, boys!
That's just the shampoos. We haven't gotten to the lotions yet.
Oh, well, I still chuck the shampoo. That one's gross. It's flowers. I just start dumping them all in.
Yeah.
Ren wants nut.
Oh no! Wait a minute. Did you? Okay. Ren, you put this soap into the pool.
Yeah.
And realize that you have just made a very large mess and a mistake. As, yes, it acts as a bubble bath.
Oh boy.
And the entire pool, you could tell that these are magically infused to
Oops.
with a few drops.
It's like the bag of beans all over again.
So as you dump it in, you just see the pool start sudsing, and it just starts overflowing. And within about 5 to 6 minutes, the suds are about as tall as you are.
Help, please! Help, please! Help, please!
It's the bag of beans all over again.
It totally is the bag of beans all
Help
over
me,
again.
please!
You said I'm just gonna dump it all.
It's true, I did.
Yeah, you did say that.
I'm saying, help me, please!
That's what happened with the bag of beans.
Yep.
It's
Facts.
a little less
You guys
floaty.
still don't know what those bags of beans do. That's the funny
No.
part.
They explode.
They're
I've
not
never been around
supposed
them, so I
to.
wouldn't know.
Anyway, that was a year ago. We're done. We're fine.
That was actually in game. That was about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna take the flowery / what was the other one that wasn't mint?
Mint,
The
floral.
rustic smell, kind of like
Rustic.
a wood chip.
So yeah, I'm gonna take the flowery woodshed one and like mix it, and then just like start working it in my hair, grab water and start splashing and washing myself.
Yeah. You'll notice that like as the suds come off, they hit the pool, and then just the pool suds up just a little bit.
Okay.
A little bit for you.
It goes like you get probably like 6 inches of suds across the entire pool.
Nice.
There you go.
Yeah,
All right.
I got 12 to 18.
Then I'm gonna sit
Feet.
in the pool while I'm attempting to wash myself as I pour a little bit in my hand and like do the monkey scrub.
Yeah.
Okay.
And as that's going on, we're gonna go to the backyard.
Hey, can I just ask one thing?
Yeah,
Ren, did you read the note?
she did.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
okay.
just said
Okay.
it gets hotter when I go further in.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Did it not say, Don't put a lot of bubbles in here, you dum-dum.
It didn't say don't use too much soap.
Fair enough.
Or throw the bag of beans on the ground.
None of that
Twice.
happened.
That's fair.
It said,
Yeah,
it said, here's some cucumbers for your eyeballs.
It was just twice.
Anyway, but we'll go to the backyard. Holmes, you know where your sister normally likes to play. She likes to play in the garden.
Yep.
As you guys start approaching the area, you hear well, I should say this, Lenoris, you hear a semi-young girl calling, saying, "Come here, Max. Where'd you go?" As she's trying to call over. As you guys do get closer, Lenoris, you see a high elf female. She looks to be right around, like in human years, right around 16 years of age. There we go. She has she does have long silverly hair. You can tell that this young woman is very attractive. Has a nice hourglass shape on her. And you can tell that she's been, like, she got a little bit of dirt here and there, either on her fingers or on her face. Looks like she's been playing with something. But yes, she's a very attractive young woman. She doesn't seem to notice either one of you two at this time.
I'm gonna continue walking up to her.
Are you just gonna go up to her without any introduction whatsoever?
I'm gonna continue walking up until she notices me, at least, before I do the introductions.
Holmes, are you going to do anything?
Yeah, I am. I am. As soon as I heard a call for Max, my head goes on a swivel.
So you're not paying attention. My understanding from that is that you're not paying attention to Lenoris.
He's not stopping me.
Absolutely not. I'm not paying attention to Lenoris because I know what is about to happen with me and Max. So because it happens every fucking time.
So Sandra is going to be walking with you, Lenoris, because you said that you would take care of her.
Absolutely.
So what do you do?
I'm going to continue walking to...
You're not going to say anything?
Well, what's the sister's name?
You don't know. Or, yeah, that's right. Holmes did tell.
I did tell him the name. I did. I mean, I don't know if he would remember in game, but I'm going
to continue slowly, like, not walking up fast, not walking up slow, but continue walking that way until she actually notices me.
Okay. As you get about 10 feet away, and she turns around and finally notices you. She's like, "Oh, hello. How can I help you?"
Mon chéri, my name is Lenoris. What is your name?
Oh, I am Felicity.
Oh, Felicity. What a beautiful name.
At this precise moment, you guys hear this, like, behind you, Lenoris, you hear this, and you hear Holmes cry out in pain.
I continue to look at Felicity.
But let's be like, "Oh, there he is. There's Max." Sandra does turn around. Holmes, yeah, he got you again. You are completely underneath this. You're completely underneath Max yet again.
Yep. Nope. Yep. That's every time.
Since no one's looking at, like, basically, if anybody wants to get an image, well, I'll just say this: Full Metal Alchemist, before the dog got melted with the girl,
Nice.
and Edward is planted underneath. That's the size of this dog.
Nice.
Fair enough.
He's big.
Fair enough.
He's big.
Yeah,
He big
he is
bitch.
bigger than Holmes.
I can ride him. He's that big.
He's Levi big.
So
He's big. He's bigger than
as Max has rematerialized, Felicity will come running up, and she's going to jump on top of Max and Holmes herself.
No. Oh.
And I'm assuming you, Lenoris, you follow your eyes with her.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to, but I'm also kind of protecting Sandra because there's some kind of scuffle going on.
Anyway, you just like see this young, attractive girl go up to this big old sheepdog. That
I'm not
is
stopping.
probably about 50% bigger than a normal sheepdog.
Yep. Also, still not stopping her from fighting Cujo.
One of the things that you will notice about this particular dog is that it has blue streaks in its fur that seem to radiate magical power. And one of the eyes you can tell is just like a normal dog's eye. It has a brown look, but the other one is completely blue. And it is radiating light.
Yep, I'm definitely not stopping her.
Yeah. And you just see this girl jump up big and land on top of this dog. She's like, "Hey, big brother, how's it going?"
You're not a little girl anymore. Get off of me.
Oh, please. Max is doing more damage to you than me. So, what's up?
I try to hug them both, but I can't get my arms around her and Max at the same time.
Yeah, you could barely get your hands around Max.
Yeah. What have you been feeding him? God, he gets bigger every time.
He's like, she's like, "Oh, whatever I can find. Cats, dogs."
Oh, we do have a tabaxi in our group. Don't tell him that. You'll meet him later.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, he's great.
So how you doing?
Good. Like I'm still underneath him, like looking up.
Yeah.
I'm doing good. I can barely breathe, but and Max is like drenching me with. It's a good thing I haven't showered yet. That's all I'm gonna say.
He has now proceeded to completely lather you with his drool and whatnot.
Who's your good baby? Who's your good baby? Who missed me? I missed you.
She's like
licking him to death.
So I'm assuming these are some of your friends. Who are they?
They are. I point over and I go, "That's Lenoris," and I make sure her eyes follow him. And then as soon as that happens, I stick my hand up Max's jowl and get a bunch of goo on it, and I fling it in her face.
As you point,
Lenoris is back there like.
She will, like, as Holmes points, she turns around and sits cross-legged on top of Max, not paying attention at all to what Holmes is doing, and she'll like raise up her hand and wave at you, Lenoris, and then she just gets nailed by this drool, and she's like, "Ah, oh, you are horrible."
Lenoris just like,
Max, stay, and you'll see that she'll go over to the garden, pick up some dirt, and then try to rub it in Holmes's face.
She's just dragging him through the dirt.
I don't even try to fight it. I just let it happen.
And Max is just sitting there.
She's
like,
using his mouth like a shovel.
Yeah. Max is just sitting there the entire time, just like the happiest dog on the planet, just laying on top of Holmes. Doesn't feel like he needs to get up or anything.
He's listening to you more than me.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Hey, Max, you hungry? You hungry, baby?
Yeah, and now Max has gotten up with, are you hungry? And he's like jumping around, doing the the paws out in front of him, head down, tail up and wagging.
Yeah. No, I pull up my pack and I start feeding him all my garbage.
Oh, I know all about the head down, tail up.
Who's good boy? Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm a good boy. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. And of course, Sandra is hiding behind you, Lenoris, a little bit, because this is a gigantic dog, and she doesn't know what's going on.
Well, as soon as do I notice Sandra hide behind
Yes.
Lenoris?
When you see her, yes.
Sandra, come here.
Lenoris is going to put his arm out and kind of hold her back.
And I look at Lenoris and I go, he's okay.
Are you sure?
He is trained better than any horse in the world.
And Lenoris, as he's saying that, you're still seeing this gigantic dog acting like the biggest puppy you've ever seen, and he is outrageously hyper right now. So he's still bouncing off of the walls.
More puppy-like than vicious-like. So
yeah,
still cautious, but I'll.
But he looks like he's close to 200 pounds, 250 pounds. He's huge.
I'll let her go for Holmes's word, but I'm staying by her.
Yep. No. Felicity. This is Sandra. She'll be staying here, and I want her to be able to trust Max. So why don't you show her what you and Max can do?
She'll be like, oh, yes. Do you like dogs, Sandra? And she'll just be like, I've never had a dog before, so they normally steal my food.
That is so sad.
I know.
Good God, man.
I do this to Felicity. I'm like,
yeah. She's like, here. Max likes to do some fun tricks. Do you want to see some fun tricks? And of course, Sandra, being nervous, is like, sure. And Felicity will call Max over, which he will blink right to her side. And she will direct the dog to go down to lay down, and picks up Sandra and puts her on the dog's back. And she gets on behind Sandra and is like, okay, now just grip onto his hair and don't let go. She's like, okay. She's like, and she'll just tell Max. You'll just hear the Elven word for forward, for those of you who speak Elvish. And you see the dog and the two girls make a beeline straight for the house. And right before they're about ready to smack into that wall full force, all three of them disappear.
I look at Lenoris, I go, they're fine. They're fine.
What the hell just happened? Where is Sandra?
She's inside the house. She'll be coming out here in 5, 4, 3, 2.
And at that time, as soon as he says one, the three reappear and fall directly on top of Holmes.
Lenoris releases like a deep sigh.
And I'm like, underneath, I'm like, he can blink like me, but he does it a lot more.
He's gotten a lot better at it too.
Yeah. From when you, no. Can you blink him off me?
She's like, but what's the fun in that?
You can only blink so many times a day. Leave him there.
Okay. You want some more food bags?
And the dog will now start getting hyper. She's like, "Don't heal. Let us get off."
All right. Gentle, Max. Gentle.
And Max will, like, as soon as you say gentle, he'll lay back down. Not on top of you, Holmes, but he'll lay back down.
Yep. Yeah,
And the girls will get off.
I continue to pull more food out of my pack and feed it to him. I looked at Sandra. I'm like, "What'd you think, Sandra?"
She's like, that house has a lot of rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was fast. She's like, kind of has this look of what just happened. She seems happy about it, whatever happened, but
Happy
she doesn't
yet
understand.
Happy yet terrified yet tormented.
Yeah,
Well,
it's not as bad as what Daenerys did to her.
Like
but
going through a haunted house kind of.
yeah, that type of thing.
I had a good time, but it was terrifying.
So
She wanted to go fast. I let her go
Sandra's seen me
fast.
blink before, right?
What was that, Holmes?
Sandra has seen me blink before, correct? I can't remember.
I don't
Yeah,
remember.
no, she's been there. She's been there when you blinked out.
Yeah.
Okay. So Max.
I think when we first got her, you blinked out, and then like
Yes.
a couple days later, you blinked back in. So yes,
Yes. Yeah,
she's been there for both.
He does the same thing as me, except he does it more often, but for shorter periods of time, and he can control it. Where I can only control it a couple of times a day. So that's what happened. It's like you go from one area to another, and nothing happens to you. You won't get hurt.
Okay. So all those really nice things that I just saw were real. That wasn't fake.
That was not fake, no. And when you stay here, Felicity will let you pick whatever room you want. One of those rooms will be yours. Right, Felicity? And I wink at her.
Oh, yes. It would be nice to have a little sister.
Well, I mean,
because you're not here enough to, and now you can start seeing that little bit of attitude that you're used to because you're not here enough. Get bored.
Well, you won't be the smallest one here anymore. I stick my tongue out at her.
Yeah, even when you show up, I'm still the smartest.
I cannot
and better
argue.
looking.
Oh, but that's damn sure. I can't compete with that.
Oh, she's definitely got you there. She has you in looks.
But thank you.
It's that
very
Lenoris. It's not a high benchmark with me. Let's be honest here.
I mean, he is right about that. He's pretty ugly.
Easy.
He is pretty ugly.
What? You think you're alone just because you blink in and out? No one wants to talk to you, except for me.
Well, you and Tyrion and Rena.
Oh, please, they're ordered to. And she's getting this kind of grin on her face.
Holmes has paid people that have to talk to him.
Oh, he doesn't even have the money to pay him.
Cute. That is so cute.
I was waiting for this. Wait, hold on. Felicity, you're right. I'm wrong. You're pretty. I'm not. You're smart. I'm not. Can we be siblings?
I don't believe I have a choice in that, do I?
No, apparently not. So, Lenoris does not have that accent. This is my good friend Lenoris. He's a very funny gentleman, and he is extremely loyal, like Max. And I smile at him.
Did you just call me a dog?
No, I would never call you a dog. That's for what? No. I was just saying you. Listen, your reputation procedure, your loyalty is beyond reproach. I can't even touch it with a 10-foot pole. And I roll my eyes, and I look at Felicity.
She's like, I think I understand.
Yeah. Oh, I know you understand.
So, Felicity, what are you doing tonight?
All of a sudden,
she'll look over. Actually, you know what? I'm going to roll for that.
That was respectful. I asked her what she was doing tonight.
No, she's rolling inside on
he's
that.
Funny.
I just say, Lenore, she's smarter than you.
Your only thing to me was that I be respectful.
And she'll be, she'll look at you, kind of do the, like, her hair is down, and she'll take up her and be like, well, it depends how much you're willing to work. And now she's starting to, like twist her hair around her little finger.
What kind of work are we talking about? You have my interests.
Felicity, we do gotta hang out more often. We do gotta hang out more often. You know why? Because the first time in a long time, you pretty much got Lenore speechless right now. It's great.
She's like, as long as I have him here, I might as well put him to some good use, shouldn't I?
Absolutely. Treat him as you would treat me, but better.
Again, what kind of work are we talking about?
I'm sure we can find something for you. Come along with me.
No.
And she'll be walking past you.
Yeah,
like she'll turn her back towards you, and she'll look at she'll whisper in your ears home. Be like, servant.
What did she whisper?
She whispered. Like,
Servant.
You could tell that she meant it to direct it at Lenore's. She said servant, but underneath her breath.
No. I didn't even have that. Listen, man, I'm an insightful bastard. I know exactly where she's going with this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like,
you two kids have fun.
And away we go.
Yeah. Like, she's not paying attention to you anymore, Lenore. She's just assuming that you're following her. And she's like, she'll be like, come on, Sandra, I do believe I have some clothes that may fit you.
I will tell Felicity I'm going to get ready. I'm going to go bathe and put on. Felicity, what do you suggest I wear tonight?
She'll stop, turn around, and well, she's not turning around, she's just turning her head.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll be like, she's like, well, that depends. He's been pretty annoying lately. I don't mind a dig or two.
Black?
Yeah, he's trying to plan my future again.
I get visibly upset at that.
So I'll let you think of what you want to wear.
Okay. I already know what I'm gonna wear.
And with that, she's going to escort Sandra, who's by her side, and Lenoris, who's following behind.
Sucker.
Totally using the excuse that I'm not leaving Sandra alone.
Sure.
That's the excuse I'm using.
See,
That doesn't change the moment, but
he's extremely responsible. He's not going to let Sandra out of his sight.
Yeah.
Nope.
The eye roll there.
No, that actually was not going to happen, but yeah.
Anyway, we'll shoot back into the baths.
Okay.
At about this time, like you guys have cleaned each
I'm gonna
other.
step away for a second. I'll be right back.
That's fine. You guys have cleaned up. For you, Ren, you will hear a knock at the door. It's still completely filled with suds. At about this time, the entire room is filled. And you just hear this knock and be like, my dear, what size are you? Yeah.
I go to the door and I open it and kind of try to get past the suds, and I feel like I have a bunch of suds on my head. I got like a suds beard going on. I'm all covered. Can you work with this?
She will look at you and be like,
Nobody
sorry,
told me.
I'll have to, we do not get people from outside of the city or outside of this, so I will blame that on myself for not knowing that you guys didn't know about. Anyway, I'm sure I can find something in your size if you know your dimensions or anything to that extent. If not, I can try to guess.
I know, like, dimension door, but not my dimensions.
I'm talking about, like, you know,
I know what you're
your
talking
sizes.
about, yeah.
Yeah, I will go ahead and guess if that is okay.
Yeah. That's perfect. I have this red dress, but...
Lenore's in the background. 38, 24, 36.
Only if
She'd be
she's
like,
5'3".
Actually, what I can do is have your outfit cleaned for you and get your dimensions off of that.
Sounds fantastic. Here you go.
Oh, you would have changed in the locker room.
Oh.
So your clothes would have been there.
Okay.
She'd be like, you can go, if you wish, you can enjoy yourself inside of the bath. It should just take about 10 to 15 minutes for me to get the proper attire. Do you have preferences on colors or anything to that extent?
I kind of like this red.
Okay, should not be too much of an issue.
How about you just surprise me with something?
That I believe I can do. About 2 or 3 minutes after that, Tanis, Reina is just going to open up the door.
I'm sitting in the pool at the edge of the pool.
Yeah.
Just sitting and soaking.
Yeah, she just pretty bluntly just walks in and just be like, the tailor will be here shortly. He will be in the locker room, do some measurements, and we should be able to get you something for tonight.
Thank you.
Do you have any other requests?
I'm assuming that since it's been a duration and he's probably clean. Yes, which lotion would you recommend?
She will, she's like, because you do have hair, I would, you do have a decent amount of body hair. I would actually do just this one. Leaves less of a residue and gives a nice sheen. nice hair a nice sheen.
Okay.
Most of our dwarves really like this one.
All right.
Tony, just remember, keep in mind, like elves don't even shave. They very seldom, if they have any body hair, it's generally a small mustache,
Right.
goatee, or thin like beard, and they just generally don't grow hair.
Yeah.
Right.
So
right.
they're very clean looking at all time. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So,
No. That's why I was.
you're kind of you're an anomaly to them.
Right. So
Yeah.
with that being said, I'm
But
going
they
to.
do have a guests that are dwarves. So.
Right. So with that, I'm going to immediately step out of the tub or whatever it is, completely buck ass naked. Although I don't know if he's anatomically correct or not.
I don't know either. That's up to you.
I'm gonna go with the no because, well, he's not, I guess. And then just start putting the lotion on in front of her.
She doesn't seem to like. She doesn't even seem to care. No blink, nothing.
Gotcha.
Just be like, I'll let you get to that, and by the time you're done, the tailor should be here.
Thank you.
And she just goes ahead and walks off. Ren, have you gotten out of the suds and trying to
Yeah,
get the
I'm
suds
out of the
off?
suds. I'm good. I don't have a sud beard anymore, mohawk.
Because it didn't take long. You will see that she's going to come back in, and she'll be like, "Oh, excuse me," because you've come in, and she will hand you a towel. I'm sure the other ones got covered.
Oh, thank you. Is this the dress?
And she'll be like, "That'll be in a little bit, but here is a towel." Another one of the house servants is bringing up a dress for you.
I hold up the little I'm like, is this a washcloth?
It is. It is for medium size,
it's
but
me
yeah.
being funny.
But one of the nice things about it is that it's really poofy. Has that nice warm.
This is so fluffy and warm after all of those suds.
She's like, I do wish we had something bigger.
Ren's wearing avant-garde.
She'd be like, I could get that ready, the spa room ready for you for tomorrow. But dinner will be served here. Will be started here soon.
Oof, I smell like everything.
She's like,
sorry.
Trust me, it is.
Except for stink. I don't smell like stink anymore. Yeah.
Trust me, the certain things that Max has brought, our animals have brought home have much worse than that.
Thank you. All right.
With that, she's going to go ahead and head off. Tennis, when you get out, you will see there will be a wood elf. He's going to be in the room with you. He has a dressing. He's in the middle of setting up a dressing station.
Gotcha.
As you come up, you're butt ass naked, and he looks at you. He's like, "Oh, they told me that you were a unusual soul forge. I do believe I have some stuff in stock. What type of things would you like?
I would like a suit.
Any particular colors? Or should I just do my craft?"
what colors do you think would go with this? And I just stand there with my arms
Ta-da!
open. And all of my lack of anatomically correct physique.
Yeah. He's
What
like,
colors would go with this? And he just stands there.
yeah.
Is that a thimble?
He's like, ooh, this will be a
anatomically correct as
challenge.
Ken doll.
Because he's also looking at your mechanical arm.
Yes.
He's like, this looks like it'll be a challenge, and I am up for it. And with that, he's going to go up to you, start measuring out.
It's awesome.
Starts measuring measuring your physique, and he's like, "Ooh, jeez, your creator is he does much exquisite work. I must find this." And you'll see that he's going to go over, and you're going to see he's going to be casting a cantrip you know very well of precipitation. Basically, he's going to be using this precipitation to expand out the fabric.
Nice.
He is going to be going with a something very do you wear pinstripe or?
It's whatever that other picture was. I mean, I don't remember.
Yeah, you didn't have the top on, but he's going with a pinstripe suit. The stripes are the same color as your skin.
Nice.
And the undershirt is kind of like a sky blue teal.
Okay.
That gives a nice contrast between the pinstripes. And also makes he's trying to make that contrast with your arm. He even adjusts the arm, the side where your arm is, so that way if you have your jacket off, the sleeve will stop right at your mechanical arm, so that way you can use everything.
Nice.
But the suit is going down to the wrist. For you, Ren, a little bit later, about 5 or 10 minutes, you've finally gotten all the suds off, and you'll hear a soft rap at the door, and just basically she's like, "I'll just leave this for you, ma'am." And you see a dark purple dress that matches your hair.
Oh, I like it.
It definitely has been designed to give a little bit more poof to the chest area.
Cleavage.
Yes.
Say?
She really is.
It's basically like, what would you imagine a high-born elf to wear? They just have one in Goliath size.
This is a rhinestone cowboys.
And a little bit later, you'll hear another knock on the door, and you'll hear a older gentleman be like, "Are you all ready, ma'am?"
Don't come in. Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. And he's going to be coming in, and he's be like, "Yes, I am the house jeweler, and I have some jewelry for you to pick out if you wish to wear for tonight."
I do.
And he's going to go back outside, open the door bigger, and roll in this chest that is about 6.5 feet tall, like a big dresser. And he's going to be rolling this in very gently. And he's going to open it up. And it's just basically the biggest jewelry case you've ever seen. And he's just going to open it up. You see everything that if Ren had a heart to desire fine jewelry, he has.
Oh my gosh, this is gigantic.
He's like, we have something for everyone. The the lady of the house likes to be prepared.
She sure does. I feel like Pretty Woman.
And he'd be like, and I did bring some of the jewelry that does match that dress. And you can see that it is very, like you'll see rubies and other things like that have are very close to the color dress that you have.
Oh, wait. Is that a dragonfly?
And he's like,
I would like.
He'll be like, huh, we did not know the name of it. It was brought here. It was first brought here near the fall. So
I would love
we
to
never
wear
had a
that
name for
piece.
it. Excellent choice, ma'am. And it is. It will be. It will be a necklace.
Okay.
And he'll be like, and I do believe that these earrings will go very nice with that. Do you have piercings or no?
I do. Yes.
Okay. And he's going to go in and find some studs, like studs that match the same color as the necklace.
Mm-hmm.
Like not overly big, and he's like, these will work fine for you, I believe. Is there anything else that you require? We do have some rings here. And he's going to open up like another section of different styles of rings.
I know. I mean, a ring would be a nice touch in case I do kind of have to get into a... No, never mind. No rings.
Okay, excellent. And with that ended, we're going to take a break. So we're going to start off with Lenoris.
I'm here.
You're following behind the girls.
Yeah.
Yep.
That sounds about right.
And
Felicity and Sandra. Yep.
Yeah. You can tell Felicity is like she's asking Sandra questions like what does she like to do and where, and she's getting the same feeling that all of you guys got of, oh wow, really? Like you kind of get that she's not letting it on, but just that, like, how could somebody live like this type of sadness?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm more getting that Felicity has more of like a shake in her ass. Which box? Hi.
Oh, Levi.
I'm assuming that you're not like hiding, that you're glancing at her.
Trying to be coy, but yeah, not really trying to hide.
Like, if you would like to try to hide it, you can.
Occasionally trying to make the glance, but you know, not constantly staring. I'm a little more sly.
But one of the time, like I will say this one, there will be one time where I'm assuming you're gonna like she's like she's looking straight at her, and she like you guys lock eye, like out of the corner of her eye, you guys lock eyes, and she just winks at you.
Oh.
Giggity.
Yep, that's pretty much the response. Giggity.
Anyway, she comes over. She's like, "Okay, this is my room," and she opens it up, and you could, and it has a. She opens it up, and there's kind of like this outcropping, and then it goes into a larger room. And she comes in and says, "We're gonna go ahead and get her dressed and everything. So why don't you just wait here, and if we need something, we'll let you know, okay?"
We'll be right here by the door.
Yeah. She goes over and grabs a divider and puts it across, so that way you can't really see what's going on. She's like, "Now come over here, and I'll show you some of my old dresses that you may be able to fit in." And they go over. They start talking about be like, "Oh, I really like this. What it is like, that like." She's like, "This one's made out of silk. It's wonderful." "Oh, excuse me, Lenoris?"
Why, yes, my ladies.
I do believe that I don't have jewelry that is the right size for her. Would you mind asking either Reyna or Taryn for some of my old jewelry? They would be in this most likely in the servant quarters.
He's gonna take off running for the servant quarters.
Yeah. Like you're
I got
already
this!
gone. You didn't get any directions or anything like that.
He's just
no,
running.
trust me. She was going to tell him directions, sure.
Don't worry, he's off to find them.
Yeah.
Do I see
Like little
do I see
group
him-
coming back with all the different wrong things that are in the eye.
Well, that depends, Holmes. What did you do while they're
He
walking
comes back
in?
with like a fork.
I actually I sprint off behind him, just kind of shadowing him a little bit.
Yeah, you automatically you know your sister well enough that you know what she's doing.
Oh yeah. And you know what? And in the middle of all that, I'm like, I go to one of the servants and I say I'm going to bathe. Can you clean my attire and make sure it's ready for tonight? And before they can even ask me what I'm wearing, I'm going to say I'm going to wear this. I just need this clean.
Yes, sir. We'll. Whenever you go to the guest baths, just drop it off in one of the lockers, and we'll come and get it.
Perfect, thank you. And I go to bathe.
Yeah.
Yep.
You leave Lenoris by himself. Your
Absolutely.
sister is going to take, going to get everything that she needs.
She's smarter than me.
Yeah. Most likely, you're going to get to the baths right about the same time that Tanis has been fitted for his suit. And he's just about ready to put on the jacket.
Wow, look at you, man. Looking sharp there, kid.
Thanks. I was really hoping that they got the color right.
Tanis, just like I said, be yourself. You could put a suit on a pig. Still a pig. No, I'm not calling you a pig.
The tailor's still there, and he's like, "Well, I can make sure he's a finely dressed pig." And he then takes out and he puts in he does the finishing touches to the suit and be like, "There you go, sir."
Thank you.
Is there anything else that you require from me tonight?
That should be it.
While he's saying that, he's putting on the cufflinks. At least on the one side.
I appreciate that.
and be like, and he'd be like, just look at you two and be like, my job is complete. I hope you all have a wonderful evening.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Likewise.
I do say to the tailor, I'm going to bathe. I just need this cleaned.
Oh, excellent. Go ahead and change, and I'll take it to the. I'll take it to the cleaners. Save
I mean,
a
yes,
trip.
prestidigitation will be just fine. You don't have to do anything special for me. You know how I roll.
Very excellent, Master Noel.
Oh.
And as you're taking it off, he's just going to cast prestidigitation as you're taking it off.
Yep. Yeah, that's fine. I will. I do have a signet of the guild, correct?
You do.
I will ensure that is pinned on my right collar.
The signet of the guilds it's a necklace. It's a pendant.
Oh, it's a necklace?
Yeah.
I'll just call him Jeeves. Hey, Jeeves, is it possible to make this into a pin? So I can pin this down to my collar?
He'll be like,
Or what would
he'll
you
look
recommend?
at it, and it's if you guys, because it's been a extremely long time since we've talked about the signets. It's basically an eye drop, like a teardrop with stones in it. And he'd be like, he'll look at it and be like, I believe I can do something about that.
Or better still, would you be able to replicate this into a smaller pin while I wear this underneath my shirt?
I do believe we have somebody with mending that can make that quickly for you.
Thank you.
And he's gonna look at the pendant, and using presentation, he makes another pendant. Be like, yes, they can take a look at this and see if we can match the style.
And I say thank you for all your hard work.
Not a problem, young master.
That's it. Then I go do my thing.
Yeah. And he's going to pack up all of his supplies and head out. So Lenoris, you're just walking randomly, right?
Now I'm just running off trying to find the I forget the name of the room, but
Servants' quarters.
Yeah,
Servants'
congratulations. Congratulations. How are you going to try to find this place?
luck.
That's what I figured the answer was going to be. Go ahead, roll a D100. This is not going to be easy. This is a very large house. Okay, not
and I roll great.
Yeah, not horribly. You start running, like basically running into, like just randomly opening up doors. You open up a few closets, and like one of them's a janitor's closet. You're like, oh no, there's no one in here. Then you randomly go over and find a basically a room that's filled with jackets and whatnot. And you're like, oh, okay, this is where everybody hangs up their coats. And then
I search all the coat pockets for any money.
Go ahead, roll a survive. We'll go perception.
Move.
Perception?
Lenore's move.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's money.
Money.
Yeah, you don't find nothing.
I'm rolling great tonight.
Yeah.
He finds pocket lint
And a moth.
and a dead moth.
And as you're going through, you don't find anything. You're like, okay, this must be the door. And you open it up, and you just burst right in because you're so confident this is the door. You're inside the you're inside the cook's domain. You're in the kitchen. And you can see all these different things are being cooked, steamed, and whatnot. You see this older dwarf, and he's just screaming at everybody, "Come on, we got to get this stuff right. Quit overcooking the rice. And then as 5 seconds, he looks over, he's like, "What the fuck are you doing here?"
I'm looking for the serving quarters.
Congratulations, you didn't find it. Now either get out or start working.
I might start working, but do you know where the servant quarters are?
He as you say that, his face has been half red. Now it's all red. His nose has gone from has even started to turn purple.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. He'll probably have a heart attack.
Go out the hall.
Does he know where the servant quarters are?
Okay, get out of the room. Go down the hall that way. Take a left, and hopefully somebody will kill you. He's just gonna go back.
Right, so down the hall to the left. Thank you. And he just runs out and down the hall to the left.
Oh boy.
I don't know why you're expecting any less, Dave.
Yeah.
That's why I stopped in mid-stride. I go, no, yeah, let him go.
Go ahead, roll survival.
Survival?
Yeah. There you go.
It's my first good roll of the night.
There
Nice.
you go.
Dirty 20.
So he gave you really bad instructions.
Yes, he did.
But as you're walking down the hall, you do take a left, and then you start seeing a few servants go into this other area, and you're like, "Oh, that's probably where it is."
All the while thinking about Felicity's friggin' wink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm such a man.
Giggity giggity.
Anyway,
I'm gonna get that jewelry. I'm gonna get that girl.
you do go in there, and you do see Tyron. He's this area basically had in the center. Kind of has like a butcher block type of a table, kind of like what you would expect to put high chairs at around. He's looking, he's giving directions and being like, the master should be home soon. We'll have his meal ready for him. They'll probably start before he gets there. So make sure that we have all of our P's and Q's in order. Oh, excuse me. How can I help you, Lenoris?
Well, I'm here to get some smaller jewelry, some jewelry that fit the younger girl.
Shouldn't be an issue. Ariel, and she's like, take this gentleman to the jeweler, and get out Lady Felicity's old jewelry from when she was younger. I'm assuming 8 years old?
Yeah.
Yes. Get it for when she was 40 years old. And you'll see this another high elf. She'll be like, yes, sir. Just come right this way. And
Definitely
she will scurry off. You get to the place. The jeweler has this again big chest, like dresser chest, and he's bringing it in, and she just whispers into his ear, and he's like, "Oh yes. He goes inside, brings out a a small chest, about 1.5 feet wide and about 1 foot tall. He's like, this is from, this should be able to fit from that time period.
Perfect. Just gonna grab it and take back off.
Yeah.
Grab the whole chest.
Yeah.
He doesn't stop you. He allows you to take it. You head back to Felicity's room. The binder is still up. What do you do?
Got the jewelry.
She'll be like, you'll hear Felicity's voice. Oh, thank you so much. You were so helpful.
I know, right?
And she'll move the blinder slightly out of the way, and she's going to attempt to grab it out of your hands.
I let her take it.
Yeah, and as she grabs it, she accidentally touches your hand and kind of rubs it just a little bit. Thank you so much.
I take that as a gesture of good faith.
Mm-hmm. She's like, "Oh, I forgot. Can you go ahead and get some of the yeah? Can you go to the baths and get some of the scent of rose, so that way we can make sure everything smells just perfectly."
And he's off. Doesn't even ask for directions. He's like, I'll figure this shit out.
Anyway, we're going to say, for the lack of brevity, this continues.
Oh yeah.
She's always finding another thing for Lenore's to go fetch.
He shows back up like fucking half an hour later. I've got the scent of rose.
You know what's hysterical is that he's
like, oh, my shoes, they're down in the dungeon.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Lenore's heard from Holmes that his sister's not out of bounds and just keeps picturing Felicity's wing. It's great. it's fucking great.
Yeah.
Anyway, after all this stuff takes about an hour between cleaning and everything, and Felicity doing what she's doing to Lenore's, and eventually, depending on where you guys are all at, either a servant will come and get all of you, except for Holmes. Trident will come get you himself.
Okay.
And he's just looks at you, he's like, actually, no, excuse me, it'll be Reyna.
Reyna? Okay.
Yeah, Reyna will come get you. And she'll be like, she'll just be like, Master Noel. Noel, are you ready for dinner? It's about ready to be served.
Just nod.
And she'll be like, she'll just, she'll look at you and be like, I want you to know something. Your mother has been getting quite nostalgic lately. I believe something is wrong. Or something is up.
What do you mean? I know what nostalgic means, but what is she reminiscent about? What do you think? What do you think she's reminiscent about?
She's like, you know, I cannot betray her complete trust. I cannot ruin her trust in me. But I will say that it was the time period of when of when you were conceived.
You don't have to say anymore. I don't. You have a good relationship with my mother. I don't want to ruin that. But I do appreciate you telling me that.
It started to come about. He is trying to marry off your sister again. And he's getting more forceful.
Who's he trying to marry Felicity off to?
A son of some nobleman that basically you knew the trader that the trader of ships, his oldest son.
And I actually laughed in game. I said, "What does Felicity think of him?"
Well, considering that he is 3 times her age, and has the looks of I think calling him a troll would be offensive to trolls.
Will he be joining us for dinner tonight?
Thankfully, no.
No.
You know tradition. You can't meet your husband before you marry them. Yes, I'm not happy about that one either.
Well, she's a free spirit.
Or at least betrothed.
Yeah. Felicity's a free spirit. She's has a good head on her shoulders, and you're a part of that. So I'm not concerned about it as of right now. But between me, you, and the wall, since you're trusting me with information, I will always trust you with information. If push comes to shove, I will insert myself without implicating you. And I nod.
Should I? Fair deal. Please follow me to the dining hall.
And stop calling me Master Noel. We're close quarters.
She said Noel while you guys were in there, just yourselves.
Oh, okay. So, all right.
Noel.
I was just going to say that.
I keep saying Noel, but it's actually no, correct?
It's Noel. It's people say no. It's pronounced Noel or Noel. Noel's good, I guess.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
No.
Yeah. Anyway, like I said, most of you are going to just get the standard dinner is ready to be served in the dining hall. Please follow me.
Oh, I can't wait to make an entrance.
Have Sandra and Felicity made their way out of the room? Because I was guarding the room.
I give Ren a little elbow. I'm like, looking sharp.
Yeah.
Looking sharp.
Thank you, sir.
But yeah, when the servant comes and gets you, Felicity, as soon as it's done, they come and get you. Felicity will take the binder away. She is wearing a gold dress.
Do you like those?
She is wearing a gold dress with and Sandra is wearing I would say a what's called a salmon, kind of a light pink.
Like pink, yep. As they come out, actually, Lenore's is going to be more like, "Aw, Sandra, you look adorable."
And as you say that, Felicity will be like, "Oh, and how do I look?"
Sandra, you look adorable.
And she starts leading Sandra past you.
Gonna follow on our way to the.
Brian, I flash Felicity our hand signal, and I just texted you what it was.
Was it that?
She'll she'll look at you and she'll be like, kind of look at you with that look of, Hilly.
Really?
Ah.
I just smiled though.
Anyway, you're all led over to this. The dining hall is about 60 foot wide, 40 feet deep. It's rather large. You're all led to special chairs that seemingly have been assigned to you all.
We can see each other within the dining area, correct?
Yeah, like you guys are only taking up about half of the main table.
As Lenoris walks in and he sees Ren, he's like, "Ooh, Lenoris, laggy."
Ren goes,
That bright red dress just draws his eye.
I don't have red.
No, it's the same color as her hair.
Red dress.
It's purple. Matches her hair.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she said dress. Hey, you know what? Go with it.
And Ren goes,
as you say that out loud, Felicity will walk over, and you'll see that you guys have place cards of where your names are, and Felicity will grab Lenoris's, which was sitting right next to Felicity, and move it down.
I look at Felicity, and I give her the put it back the way it was, please.
And she'll just do that, like glare, arm at shoulder height, and just drops it from there.
I hand signal her, and I'll just say it out loud, but like, oh, is somebody jealous?
She's like,
in our
who
hand
do I
signal.
have to be jealous of?
He's just sitting where he was supposed to be sitting, no matter
Yeah.
what. Right next to her, no matter what. Doesn't matter what the name tag was.
I do hand signal to her. I'm like,
Yeah.
give him some time. You'll warm up to him.
At this time, Tyrion will walk in. The door still open behind him, and he's like, introducing the lady of the house, Eril Dethan. And in walks in a woman in a champagne dress. Lenoris, you thought Felicity was cute. This woman is stunning.
He takes his
There
nameplate,
is- you
moves
cannot-
it.
According to you,
He picks up his nameplate and moves it over next to hers.
She
That's what I
has
said.
she has blonde hair that has a slight silverly shine to it. You cannot, like, as far as her figure, you cannot see a single flaw with her face or body. And her skin is very, like, I would say pale, but it's at a, it is very white with a seemingly natural radiance to it. And then she comes in, Daenerys, or excuse me, not Daenerys. Tyrion will bring back the chair and she will sit down. He helps her into that.
Where does she sit in comparison to me, like distance wise?
She's at this time.
I'm imagining she's at
she's at the head of the table.
Yep.
You see that Felicity is at her right. Faden is also here.
Oh, so I'm right to her right, because I'm right next to Felicity.
Yeah, and
Yes.
Faden is here, sitting to her left. And Holmes has been asked to sit next to Faden.
Oh, to Fade?
So he's basically across the table from me.
Yeah, he's across the table from you.
Good.
I do say to Lenoris, it's customary to pull the chair for women of royal blood. And I kind of gesture towards Felicity.
And he starts eating.
Food hasn't been served yet. There's no
Start
food.
eating air.
So he's gonna prestidigitation some food, or just pull out some rations and just start eating. I'm hungry.
Lenoris,
Felicity will give a glare at Holmes and just like plop herself down.
Look, if you don't want Lenoris to be Lenoris, like I don't know what to tell you, man.
I actually kind of smile at the whole ordeal.
Yeah. Tennis, you've been positioned next to Holmes.
Okay.
And Ren, it goes Lenoris, Sandra, and then you.
Okay.
So, yeah, Lenoris is in between the two younger women.
Okay. So you can't stare.
Felicity, and then Sandra on
Yeah.
my other side.
Yep,
Mhm.
yep. And I do say to Ren and Tannis, you both look very nice tonight.
Thank you, Holmes.
Oh, thank you. I can clean up nice, especially when I use a lot of soap.
I heard.
The soap was very nice.
When you say that, Ren, all of you, because you're all looking around and he's standing behind the lady of the house, you just see him smirk a little, Tyrion smirk a little bit.
I just. Where's Holmes from me?
He would.
To your right.
Yeah, he would be across and to the left of you.
Oh, I'd say.
You
Smell.
guys are all sitting on the same side with Sandra. I am like pretty much directly across from you, so I would be to my mother's left. You guys to my mother's right.
Yeah, the women are on the right except for Lenoris, and the males are all on the left except for Lenoris.
Hey, that's our lady, Lady Lenoris.
Lenoris is actually gonna.
That's why.
Lenoris is gonna turn to Sandra and be like, "You look amazing. You look gorgeous. How do you feel?"
She's like, this feels a little uncomfortable, but it looks really pretty.
It looks very pretty. It looks pretty like you.
And she's going to
be...
like put like kind of look towards you, Ren, but down. And Ren, if you are looking at it, she's blushing a little bit.
Oh, I say. You get used to it every once in a while, kid. You do look really pretty.
And you just hear her, she's gotten even quieter. And now she's looking straight down and like basically at her feet. And she just like, thank you.
I think they'll take good care of you here. Like a tear starts to form on the corner of his eye, like because he knows he's losing her. But I think they'll take good care of you here.
Irel will be like, Irel, the lady of the house, will look at all of you and be like, I wanted to thank all of you for coming here. It is great to see where my son has been spending his time with. I appreciate you all taking care of him.
Lenore's gonna look at Tanis. Is that your mom?
I hold my hand up like this and go, "It's his mom."
Oh.
Shut up.
Another drink?
Yeah.
Lenoris, they haven't even started giving any drinks or food.
I've been having drinks this whole time.
Yeah.
I know you have.
Oh, I have the best wine skin ever.
And
water skin.
Yeah. She'll be like, I believe we are ready to begin. And they're going to be bringing you out your first course, which is basically a type of vegetable salad. It doesn't have lettuce in it or anything like that. At least as far as you guys would say lettuce was.
You got cucumber?
No.
Don't even answer him, Brian.
But it has a very sweet dressing to it.
Cucumber dressing?
I'm just gonna.
He's gonna kill you.
And as that's going on, you'll see that each one of you basically has your own servant. After the first courses come out, there'll be somebody who will be taking all of your wine orders.
I'm gonna need more servants. So I'm gonna have 2 of the Sauvignon Blancs. I'm gonna have 3 pink Moscatos. I'll have a Pinot Grigio. I'm gonna have 4 ales. You know what? Make that 5 ales. Can we get he's just laboring out.
I look at Lenore as a servant. I said, bring him 2 bottles of our best, please.
I hear that, and I'm like, make it 4 bottles.
These are pretty cool.
You guys they'll show for the people who aren't just randomly shouting out things, they're going to actually have a menu for you, and on this menu of wine, you don't recognize anything.
What is sweet? I will take what is sweet.
I instruct the Lenore's servant to give him the best and to bring a couple bottles.
And he'll the servant that's over there, actually it's Ariel. She'll be like, so what would you consider the best? The most alcoholic or the best to go with the meal?
The best to go with the meal, mother.
Do you say that in common? I can hear that.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be like the most alcoholic.
Oh, not your mother, the servant, Ariel. The one that helped him with the jewelry.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no, I gotcha. No, Lenoris, you don't have to worry about alcohol content. These are very strong spirits. You'll be able to taste it just fine. It will taste wonderful, and it will do exactly what you want it to do to you.
Fine, I'll take your word.
No, just trust me. I promise you.
As he takes another swig from his water
His skin.
Yeah, from his skin. What are the other are you guys gonna pick anything out, or just tell them what you want? How do you want to do that?
Sweet wine, please.
Tanis?
Something sweet, alcohol.
I don't really need to eat or drink. I'll just sit and observe.
Yeah.
I feel like Ren would be more of a pink Moscato kind of person.
Yeah.
And I feel like Tony would be a Pinot Grigio. I feel like
call me a cat.
I feel like Holmes would be like a Merlot kind of guy.
I will order for it.
Yeah.
Because
you do know, like Holmes, you do know what all these drinks are and what they taste like.
Yes.
So yes, you can go ahead and order for everybody.
I will order for them what I think they would like. Tanis is more of like I want the most interesting type flavor.
Motor oil.
Yeah. So yeah. Good.
Excuse me.
I was actually going to
refined
say
crude
that.
oil.
Yeah. As the servants are going around, bringing you all your drinks, bread, anything that you really need, Irel, the lady of the house, looks. You can see that Fade. He's just basically just glaring at you, Ren.
Get wrecked, nerd.
Not like in a good way.
He's just a sore loser and sore. It's fine. I salute.
And he's just like, he picks up his wine glass and while still staring at you, just chugs the entire thing.
I stare at his head like, that bench did do some damage.
Again, just that glare.
I would be careful. I have a lot of good friends and I'm pretty tough.
Ren doing Ren things.
Your mother will talk to you, Holmes, be like, so, who are your guests for the evening? Noel?
Who are what now? I couldn't hear the second part.
Who are our guests for the evening, Noel?
I introduced them in no order. Yes, in my face. No particular order, but I do make a point toward Sandra, and I do explain to her that she will now be a permanent guest here.
She will slightly sit back and be like, so you just decided this on your own?
Well, without throwing out too much dirty laundry, I can make the same argument for you, couldn't I, Mother?
She's going to just be, again, you can see you kind of, you hit a nerve.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, she'll be like, she'll look over at Lenoris.
I was gonna say, paying no attention to this argument that's going over there. Like Lenoris is gonna start like slowly moving his hand up Felicity's back.
Mm-hmm. As you're starting to move up, so you, Sir Lenoris.
It takes his hand up half her back.
What do you do?
What do you mean, what do I do?
Well, you seem to be enjoying yourself with our wine stock. I'm assuming you do more than just drink.
I do. I entertain people.
He drinks and he knows things.
I drink and I know things and I entertain people.
Oh, would you mind putting on a small concert for us while we sit here?
For the love of God, yes, I would. For the love of Tyr, yes, I would. Also, would you like a pamphlet? Lenoris is instantly gonna hop up onto the table.
Yeah, I figured that was mirror,
cast mirror image on himself. So there's three of him. Break out the lute and start playing his heart out.
Go ahead, roll performance.
While this is going on, I do hand gesture my mother And I say,
Nice.
Does a 34? Does a 34 make it?
No, it doesn't.
Fucking
Anyway, what do you
perfect
say?
match.
once I see him start performing, I go, never mind.
It's the
Yeah.
best performance
So-
of his life.
Not only is this
He goes
performance
full
going
Mozart.
on, somehow he has made mirror image to make himself not like they're not matching. They're actually a quartet.
Oh, he's got his own
Different
boy
parts.
It's a barbershop quartet.
Yes. And
we shall be.
Holmes, you have never seen your mom impressed until today.
Oh, you have an Asian mom.
She is
look over here.
like she even has her mouth is slightly dropped.
She immediately turns to him and is like, "Why you no doctor?"
We gonna work hard today.
And yeah,
Yep.
even Fade, who hates music. Just does not
Okay.
care. Even him is like he has stopped eating.
I brought the table to tears. I played. You know what I played? Baby Shark. Brought people to tears with Baby Shark.
I could just see this. Lonorus jumps on the table, prepared to be wooed.
I hand gesture to my mother. I say, my companions have many talents. And then I continue. And I continue on. I go, but unfortunately, there's 4 of him right now.
He's killing it.
She's half paying attention to you, Holmes.
That's a
'Cause
lot of.
she's still pretty enamored with the bard.
That's a lot of Lenoris's.
Yeah, somehow they're even like one of them is kneeling.
It's that
We don't even
magic
know. You
puff.
don't even know if it's the real one.
It's the
One's
wizard.
yelling,
Celtic
one's like
sorcerer.
kind of half standing, the other one's standing full up. It's like a freaking like
Yeah.
a little stepping stool
chorus
kinda
line.
set up. Yeah, it's a chorus
Anyway.
line.
What's Felicity's response?
Oh, you know what your sister's doing.
She's got a little drool on the side of her.
Like she's leaning in, pressing that boundary. You know.
Ren kind of shoots her a little bit of daggers because Ren is wooed now too.
With a nat 20, 34,
Yeah.
sorry. I think even Tanis has got a little bit of a monkey boner.
And he doesn't even have a bone to monkey with.
Exactly. He's as anatomically correct as a Ken doll.
All the guys have boners, all the ladies have lady boners.
Lady boner.
It's how I wrote.
Once Lenoris finished, he's gonna be like, "What happened? I just blacked out."
No, he's gonna finish up song.
You'll see that like every single time a servant will come in,
Mic drop.
they have to they even stop just a little bit, like what the, and then they're like just watching Lenoris as like they're refilling stuff. You'll see at one point, one of the servants will go up to the lady of the house and be like, "Are you done with that?" And she'll just be like, "Yeah, whatever." After, like, I will assume is about 10 to 15 minutes of just everybody being enthralled.
The greatest song. This is a tribute.
Yeah.
Long time ago, me and my buddy Lenoris were hitchhiking down along a lonesome road.
After that, she will look down at you, Ren. What's my dear? What talents do you possess?
Yeah,
Big
I
old
chew
fat
bubblegum
lady
and-
boner.
I chew bubblegum and I kick ass.
So
Maybe.
before she can even finish that up, I go, why don't you ask Fade, mother?
She will look over at Fade. Fade scowled. Just
And
she's
make
like,
people angry by kicking
"Oh.
their butt.
oh, really? This is the wolf that you're. This is the giant pig that your uncle threw you at.
Oh,
Now
wait.
Fade is glaring at his mother. Yes, mother.
So wait, when she said that is obviously something that Fade obviously called Ren a pig.
Yeah.
As soon as she says that, I go, hey Fade, your dress looks way better on her than it does on you.
Excuse me, sir. I mean, not sir. Excuse me, pussy. Definitely not a pig. Pigs don't look this good and can't kick ass like I do.
He's just jealous. He doesn't like me.
And she'll be like, and I do agree with the lady.
Thank you, ma'am.
Lenoris has finished up his whole sonata, made his way back to his seat, hand back on the back of Felicity.
Yeah, she's not fighting this anymore.
Why do I see Lenoris like recreating the whole Dirty Dancing thing? Now I had the time of my life.
So, what'd you think?
She just like as you sit down, you start bringing your hand up.
As I sit down, she sees my bulge.
As you start putting your hand up, she uses you're on her right. She uses her right hand to grab your hand and put it onto her shoulder. I think it was wonderful.
I think it was wonderful too.
I look at Lenoris and I just mouth to him, easy. I don't say it. I just go.
I look over at Holmes and I say,
I actually see that, and I'm rubbing her back, and I'm gonna go. I'll go in. I'm gonna mouth to him, not say, mouth to him. I'll go in easy.
I just shake her back. I just shake.
That was so
as you mouth that, Arel is going to be like, that may be so, but no, not in this house. She says that out loud. And at this point in time, as you're rubbing her back, she'll be rubbing Felicity's back. She's going to now stare at you as you're rubbing her daughter's back and be like, I believe that is enough.
and ran off.
Everybody else that's on the other side sees Felicity glare at her mom.
I hand signal to my mother. He's an honorable man.
and
I feel like he's just meeting.
she will signal back to you, just like your father.
I signal back to her. Which one?
Whoa.
And she'll be like, she'll give you that look of just, good one.
And I lock eyes with Felicity and I go, I gotcha. Yeah.
But yeah, by the way, as you have taken your hand off of Felicity's back, Felicity's hand is now on your thigh.
Well, hello.
Here we go.
Yeah. Hey, he rolled in that 20. What do you want?
Yeah, no. I don't have a problem.
I lean over to Holmes and go, is this where people propose bread?
I believe the expression is break bread.
So she's on my left, correct?
Yes.
So I'm gonna take my left hand and put it on top of her hand on my thigh. And I'm not guiding it. I'm just holding it.
Mhm.
Wherever it goes, it goes.
I lean into Holmes and go, I would like to propose to the bread for Lenoris's performance.
And this is all under the table, so no one. I assume no one's really seeing it.
Go ahead, roll stealth with advantage.
Do I really?
Let me know if I see this, Brian.
Oh yeah, I might need it. Dude, I gotta find advantage.
But Dad,
Tom, go get your dice.
I roll dumb when I do good.
So
dumb
yes,
things.
Holmes, you do. No one else does.
Yep. Excuse me all for one moment. And I step out of the room, like hurriedly. And I call for Max.
Like always, he because you did call him this time, he does poof right in front of you, sitting down, looking up at you.
Yeah, I take a knee and I say, hey, Max, stay underneath the table and make sure their hands stay right there.
Under the table?
Yeah. I want you to blink underneath the table.
Yeah.
Make sure their hands stay where they are.
You'll see. He'll close his mouth and kind of doing, and then I kind of look at you for a little bit. Then back to the, and he blinks out. Okay, and at this time, Lenoris, you feel something very, very heavy on your feet.
Out of a slight concern.
I come back in the room smiling.
Definitely gonna look at what is heavy on my feet.
Yeah,
Like lift the curtain or the tablecloth and just.
You see that there is this
Left hand
large,
is still where it is.
Yeah.
Left hand is still where it is. Right hand lifting tablecloth.
You'll see
priorities.
that that there is a large dog that has a single paw covering both of your feet. And as you look down at him, he just looks blankly back up at you. But you notice that he's not really looking at you, he's looking at your hand. And he shows no emotion, just stares.
I come back in the room and sit back down.
Gonna like whisper to Felicity. So, you know that big dog from earlier? I think his name was Max. He's holding my feet down and staring at our hands. Is that going to be a problem?
She'll glare like depending like most likely Holmes as you're coming back in, she just glares at you and you see that he's whispered something into her ear. And she's like, I believe his vision is based off of movement.
I give Felicity the hand signal.
Yeah.
I said, "Are you sure you're smarter than me?"
And she'll signal back. Signal back. You're just more devilish.
I smile.
How far away from me is Holmes?
He's actually directly across from you.
Yeah, but distance-wise.
About 7-8 feet.
Ooh, it's a big table.
Oh yeah. It's huge.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna Misty Step directly behind him. Let's see if the dog follows.
The dog does not follow. But you guys do hear, some of you, because he was on top of your foot, some of you guys do hear a little pop underneath the table when Lenoris blinked.
I just disappear from the seat and then reappear behind Holmes, and there's no commotion.
I turn around to Lenoris. I go, I would love for you to get me some wine. Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
I would love to go get me some wine too, and I'm gonna go get us both some wine.
Yeah. And at this time, Ariel will look at you as she's starting to get a little wary of what's going on right now. But she's going to look at you, Tanis, and be like, so what do you do for the group?
I go fast.
Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster.
I can see how that's helpful.
He's fast. He's strong. He doesn't sleep, and he's extremely analytical.
And he cooks.
And he can cook.
Unicorn meat.
And
Unicorn meat.
Start going into a little bit of a diatribe about how many pieces of silverware there are here, how many times that they've been polished, like just running down the list of...
This is what I'm going to say to you, Tanis.
Yeah.
Because you're basically doing like I'm assuming an investigation?
No, it's just an example of some of my skill set.
Yeah, but you will need to roll an investigation check. But
Gotcha.
because of Lenoris, you may roll with advantage.
All right, cool.
Stupid Lenoris.
And
Oh wait, that's me.
Big money, no Emmys.
Okay, 26. So not only are you able to like list off all the things that are inside the room, but you're even able to pick up when the last time that they had a dinner like this, based off of the certain marks and nicks off of the china, off of the china and everything to that extent.
Nice.
And she's like, "Oh, very impressive." You can even tell her the last time that she wore that dress.
Nice. And then I'll pause and look over at Holmes and go, shall I continue?
No need, Tanis. I believe you have said enough. And I don't say in the back. I don't.
And I'll sit back on my chair.
So, Lenoris, as you start walking out,
Go get wine.
To get wine. As soon as you walk out of the room and shut the door, you turn around and right in your face is Reyna.
Why? Hello.
And she's giving you like just this death glare. Hands you 2 bottles of wine and says, "Tonight may be your last night. I hope you enjoy this."
If it is my last night, I hope I enjoy it as well. Thank you very much for the wine. I'm gonna take those.
And she's going to give like as you're starting to grab the wine, she gives you this very toothy grin. You notice that she's missing a few teeth. She's like, "Don't worry. I'll make sure of it if you do anything." And then she's going to open up the door behind you and shove you back in.
As I'm getting pushed out, I'm going to be like, "Pleasure meeting you," and just continue on walking with the wine. That was weird. Internally, that was weird. Anyway, go bring a little bit of wine over to Holmes. Got a little bit of wine for myself. I'm going to bring it back over. I'm going to sit next to Felicity and be like, "Would you like some wine?"
She'll be like, "Unfortunately, I'm still a little young."
Oh. I forgot about that. As I pull my chair back, I'm going to look underneath it. Is Max still there?
Yep, he's still there.
Son of a bitch.
As you look underneath there and as you pull it up, he's still staring at you.
Yep. I mouth to Lenoris. He won't hurt you as long as you behave.
That's what I'm worried about. I mouth back. Okay. And I take my seat.
Okay.
Yeah. As you're about ready to sit down, Tyrion walks back in and says, the gentleman of the house has returned. Introducing the High Count. Excuse me. Let me make sure I got his title right. The Grand Council Leader, Augustine Dandon. As he says that, all the NPCs, they stand up, except for Max, of course.
Max is just staring at me.
Yes.
And either me or my balls. I mean, why wouldn't he stare at my balls? They're amazing.
I will stand
up. What do the rest of you do?
I stand up.
Stand up.
I'm gonna try to stand up, but I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna stand up. Does Max do anything when I stand up?
No.
You can't tell because you stood up. You have to look underneath the table. Augustine goes to the head to the table of his wife, as there's two chairs at the head of the table, and he does the whole pull out the chair for his wife, lets her sit, and then he sits down.
When he said so, I said that back down.
Yeah. And the rest of the family members do sit down.
So we all sit down.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's like, and he just looks at all of you and is like, oh. When I heard we had guests, I thought it was somebody important.
Cute. I think in my head.
I would think that members of the guild would be important.
Maybe from where you come from. From my seat, Mutt, I see you as an inconvenience.
I look over it. Oh.
I before Ren can say anything, I go, I got this lead. I stand up and I say, Grand Counselor, these are my companions. And without getting confrontational, you can say what you will about me, but you will not talk that way of my companions. We have proved ourselves many times, but they are guests in your home. I would ask you to treat them accordingly.
I look
Is a
over
guess
it.
is a guess really a guess if it's an unwanted one?
I look over at Holmes and I'm like,
Yeah.
you want me to kill him?
No, I just shake my head no.
Oh.
I'm gonna look over at Holmes and be like, so they're the unwanted ones, right? Because we're wanted. I'm pretty sure we're wanted. I've seen the posters.
We're the wanted ones.
You'll see that the Arel will be like, now, hon, they have been wonderful guests tonight. One of them gave off one of the best performances I have ever seen on this side of the barrier.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
And with that, he'll look back at you, Lenoris, and be like, thank you for entertaining my family.
Always a pleasure.
I'm sure it is for you.
Also, I kicked your son Nancy's ass.
That's not where I was going to go with that. I was going to say my fingers just do the work across the strings and the sound just
As long as your
mesmerized
fingers
everyone.
stay on that string.
Well, my fingers will stay on a string, yes.
No need for any insulting verbosities, Grand Council. And I bow.
He
know what?
pays you little to no bind, Holmes.
Lenoris is going to look directly at
Augustine?
yeah. I'm going to look directly at you. Be like, I don't like your tone because I don't know the words you just said.
Anyway, like you guys are doing this, and it's like he'll look back at you, Ren, and says, "Yes, I did hear that you showed some issues with my son's training. He still has a long ways to go. Seems like a waste of time. He can't if he can't take on one person with help."
I actually speak up in Fade's defense. I go, Fade fought well today. Lady Ren is very, very experienced.
If he had fought well, I believe he would have won. And you'll see that Fade, like this is the first time, like you've seen Fade, like the rest of you guys have seen Fade in he is actually starting to get depressed.
Well, in Fade's defense, all of us here have lost, to include Lady Wren. And we don't get better unless we do more of what we do. I say again, Fade fought well today.
Yeah, you learn more from losing than you do winning.
Correct.
What do you think I got so good?
Well, maybe that's good for those of you who have actually ever lost. And now he's just going to, like, start not even really looking at many of you. Just start eating.
Does he notice that my hand's back up? Felicity's back.
As soon as your hand starts going up there, I give you the head nod, head shake. No.
That never stopped me before. It's not going to stop me now.
The more of the question is, are you trying to hide it?
No, never have, never will.
Yeah, I didn't think so. So as you you start bringing your hand up, you can see Felicity is staring at her dad. She again takes your hand and puts it on her shoulder.
Okay. Does she look, as she's looking at her dad, does she look uncomfortable?
She looks pissed off. At him.
Oh, at him.
Yeah, not you.
So hand to shoulder, it is.
Yeah. As she does that, he puts down his fork. And looks at
I'm out of Misty Steps.
Looks at Felicity and says, "It is getting late, dear. I believe it is time for your bed." And you guys can see outside the window. It's still light out. It's starting to get dark, but it's still light out.
He's sending her to bed without dinner?
You
guys have been eating this entire time.
Yeah.
I don't even stand up with them. I just blur it out. She's a young woman, Grand Counselor. She can make those own decisions for herself.
And she will, your sister will look at you, kind of give you that glare of, I can take care of it. And she'll be like, she'll just look at her dad, and be like, she's like, "Maybe you're right, Father." And she's going to stand up and be like, and she's going to give her arm. And I do believe that as a young woman, I will need an escort. Lenoris.
Oh.
Well, that totally counteracts my plan, but yes, I shall escort you, my lady.
I pretend to drop my fork on the ground and pick it up.
Yeah,
like a really loud clang, clang, clang. It's a distraction.
And I kind of go underneath the table where the fork goes, and I say to Max, "It's okay, just watch over them tonight."
Yeah, you saw that he picked up his head when they got up, Holmes.
I tell him it's okay.
As you and Felicity start to walk, out, he'd be like, "That is correct, dear. And Tyrion will be able to do that job just fine. Until you are married out of this house, he will be your escort if you need one."
Pretty sure I can handle this. Her room's not.
Tyrion
It's not that far. It's right up the corner. Tyrion can come with us.
Yeah. Tyrion, always the vigilant. He's been standing in the corner. And he will come over to the other side of her.
Yep.
And escort her out.
He'll escort on one side, I'll escort on the other. We're going to make sure she's doubly safe.
Mm-hmm.
I do stand up. I say, Lenoris, what about Lady Sandra?
I do not say that in game. I say that out of game.
Because you forgot about her again.
I did. I do that a lot, and she's fucking awesome. You're right. And I make my way back down to the table. And I sit next to the princess, Lady Sandra.
Anyway, as you come back, he will, again, just basically looking at you guys. Well, I believe that this company has soured my appetite. I shall retire.
Best news I've heard all day.
And he will before he leaves, he's gonna stop, turn around, look at you, Holmes, and just be like, and he's like, I'm half in mind to giving you all that book, just so that way you can leave and not come back.
I don't say anything.
He'll just basically walk off.
Lenoris hears that, and he's just like, good night, your kingliness. I'm sorry the food wasn't good.
The lady Arel will look at all of you, and she'll be like, I do apologize, but I believe that I will exit as well. And as she walks out, she's going to be giving you some hand signals to you, Holmes.
Mm-hmm.
To meet her in her chambers.
When she gets
I was slow because by the way, these hand signals guys are very slow. It could be like a just rubbing the nose. It's like an acknowledgement. But I signal back. Do you want my companions with me?
And she'll just signal back no.
Okay.
Nobody wants us.
Well, as soon as they leave, I ask all the help, minus Tyrion, to please excuse themselves.
Tyrion be like, are you sure you would? We still have another course or two to go. They didn't say we had to stop serving you, Holmes.
Please have your staff indulge in all the wonderful food you made tonight, and to give everybody a night off. And additionally, anything that my companions want, they can take it to their rooms.
Excellent. I will be waiting at the gate to take you back whenever you are all ready.
Thank you. I only need a few moments with my friends.
Fade would be like, so am I able to stay here? You want me to leave too?
Bye.
I want dinner. I want dessert.
You heard
And
the
he's just
lady
gonna
in the
stay
purple
there
dress.
sitting.
Bye. That is an amazing
I say very directly to him, but not with any
Thank you.
malice. It would behoove you to eat in your chambers tonight. Eat in your quarters tonight, excuse me.
Surprised you can still eat after I punched your jaw off.
And yeah, with that, he's like, just like there's a knife that he's been playing with this entire time, and he just flicks it at you, like not at you, Ren, but like right in front of you, and he sticks it right in the table. You got lucky. Next time it'll be different.
Next time.
I just take the knife. I go, Fade, you did fight well today. Take it as a win and as a learning lesson.
Always believe in luck.
Oh boy.
You got this, my friend.
And he's going like he's just going to look at one of the servants. I will take the rest of my meal in my room. It's uncomfortable here anyway. And he's just going to go off.
I didn't like my dress.
Just out of curiosity, when he takes his meal to go, what is it in a metal tray? Is it?
No,
is
he
it
just
in a
leaves
metal
all the
tray,
food
or-
there. Like everything that's just sitting there, he just leaves it there and walks off.
The servant will bring it to him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I was so hoping it was a metal
He's
tray.
kind of spoiled. A little spoiled.
You think so? They all kind of. Sorry. Your mom is very nice. The rest of them?
Yeah.
No, thank you. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
And Felicity.
Your mom seems very nice. Felicity definitely seems very nice. The rest of them, they fucking suck, dude. What the hell?
Agreed. Yeah.
Judgmental assholes.
Kind of like what we're being. Eh.
I can't disagree, but we've dealt with a lot worse, and not for nothing. Overall, they're not horrible, but they are horrible. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Here's the deal. My mother wants to speak with me alone. If I asked her if I could bring you all, she said no. I will tell you this: whatever she says to me, 100% will be communicated to all of you.
Are you going to be safe going alone?
No, yeah, no, it's just my mom.
I mean,
It's fine.
one of us could be invisible there.
No, there's no need for that. It's, you guys know I don't hide anything from you.
Fine.
So, and easy on Felicity. You do not want her making the same mistakes my mother did.
I will ease my way into Felicity.
I just stare at him.
You said ease your way in, right?
No, I said go easy. I didn't say ease your way in.
Yeah, no, we're saying the same thing.
No, we're not. We're absolutely not saying the same thing.
We're saying the same thing.
Look, Lenoris, listen, I don't have an issue with your fondness for my sister. I don't have an issue with my sister's fondness for you. Treat her like a lady. If not, Ren will ensure that you treat her like a lady.
Have I not treated her like a lady?
At this point in time, Max has crawled out from underneath and has put his paw on your foot again. Just stares up at you.
It's weird because this big guy just put his paw on me. The timing is great. I've got a dog that's bigger than me staring at me right now. In game and out of game.
Yeah.
She's innocent and pure.
As am I.
I can't vouch for the latter. Actually, I can't vouch for the former either. No, you're not innocent and pure. You're not. but you're an honorable person deep down. So do me a favor, be honorable.
Okay. Yeah, that's all that you just get. Okay.
Yeah, I know that. Okay, I know that.
Wasn't he the one that said burned when he peed one time?
And who shit my pants?
You know, we've all been at pretty low points in our own lives, have we not?
Not wrong.
I'm
Somebody
still
shit my
fairly
pants
new.
before too, but
I'm not focused on what anybody was. I'm focused on what people are and what they intend. So, and speaking of which, Felicity can totally handle herself. So you don't stand a chance, Lawrence.
I mean, that sounds like a challenge, but all right.
Yeah, go ahead. Say challenge accepted on this one, asshole.
Challenge accepted.
You forgot the asshole part at the end of that.
Yeah.
Challenge accepted, asshole.
That's Lawrence. Way to go. So, anyway, let me go talk to my mother. See what she wants.
I think it's funny that Felicity is technically older than Lenoris.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a thing.
I had to do the math when you were like, nah, she's 16. I'm like, oh no, that's good.
Yeah. She looks 16.
He totally Taylor Swifter tonight.
Oh, did I just T-Swifter?
Anyway, that is where we're going to end the night.
Yay!
So thank you all for showing up. Thank you all for watching. You've gotten to the end, so you must like it. So sub, like, leave a comment. We do these live. We try to do them every Tuesday night, depending on what's going on with our lives. We do it Tuesday night at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. Please come see us live, as we do cut our talks before and during the breaks and everything like that. And let's just say, if you think we're idiots while the game is going on, you should see us when we're not recording.
If you think we're idiots, we're idiots.
we are.
We're idiots.
Yeah. So, does anybody have any
Come
final
join the
comments?
crew.
Any final comments from anybody?
Nope.
Excellent. Basically, everybody here, they all have their own channels and everything like that. The links are going to be in the description below. Please check them out, and we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Later, guys.
Later.